Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Memphis Grizzlies right here at FedEx Forum, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Grizzlies. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, the Warriors, they're 4 spots behind them.
Well, I think for Golden State, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. All 3 shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And for the Grizzlies, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Xavier Tillman is out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Steph out there puppeteering the defense, skilled at finishing around or over inside.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Off the mark there with a 3. Morant against Curry. It's Poole on the wing. Wiggins with a screen on Bane. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. And the 3-pointer goes.
Well, if Wiggins hits these 3-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Jackson with a screen on Curry to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Poole. Here's Bane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And he makes a first. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant. And Bane drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Curry. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Jones. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Jones. And here's Curry for 3. It doesn't go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The 3 from Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 8.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Jackson gets the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Here's DiVincenzo. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Kuminga's shot is off. Memphis leading. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Curry passes to Looney. Brooks against Payton. To the paint. Here's Kuminga, and he dunks it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Clark with a screen on Payton. Three-pointer, Brooks. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Bane's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. But we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You look at their stats. They're shooting it well. Love the ball movement. They're getting guys open and taking the right shots.
Some smart basketball from them in the first half. A joy to watch here in the studio. And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at this slew of road games should give them some time to gel. This could be a defining point in their season.
Yeah, sometimes road game serves as a catalyst for growth. We'll see if it works out that way tonight.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. All 3 shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Here's Tillman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
There's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
Now here's Bane. 10 points for him to the left side wing. Curry against Morant. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Curry finds Poole, and here is Green. On the wing, Curry, hounded by Morant. Curry passes to Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Pass to Bane. The floater goes back up, and he sinks the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Poole, the pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From deep, Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight. Bane against Poole. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Bane, the 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 8. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Now, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Tyus Jones, Luke Kennard out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones finds Williams. Clark with a screen on Payton. Down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And the Warriors with possession here. And here's Poole. Pass to Payton. Takes the three. Williams grabs the board. Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Jones with the ball. Clark with a screen on Poole. Here's Jones. That one goes. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Jones against Poole. Jones in the post. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Stolen by Kennard. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Clark with a screen on Wiggins. Jones, the pass to Clark. Up and in on the layup. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Poole. Jones with the block. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clark. Basket counts.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Desmond Bane.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Jones. And So it's Memphis winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Desmond Bain.